Okay. Yes. It's off the box. I just saw that. I didn't get no. You didn't get a gel.
The opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station. The opinions of the hosts and their guests. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My flavor. Here comes a brand new flavor. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. That's a brand new flavor in your ear.
Hey, welcome. Happy Friday. These are your girls of FIYE Radio. This is your girl, Sean D. I am here with, well, two people, definitely.
Tiny Tanya in the building, and next to me, the
No, it's your fave dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. We kicking it live and direct. It is the ladies of FIYE Radio. Let's go. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Listen, we just getting in here, getting it together. So if we sound a little discombobulated, we are.
Definitely.
So, we are discombobulated, but of course it's Friday. We're gonna get it back on track. And so today's topic is marketing yourself. And we know a little bit about that, a little bit about a lot about a little of marketing yourself. Just gaining perspective and just like, I don't know, what does marketing yourself mean to you?
Marketing myself. I'm always marketing myself.
That's why I looked at you directly.
Right.
So
Look at you first.
The queen of that.
You just gotta be your brand, be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just gotta wear you like, you know, this is how we always wear our FIYE Lady shirts if we go out and do something, you know, together. If I'm doing something dope girls, I try to have some dope girl stuff on most times. I just, you know, I rep my stuff. Like, I'm dope, you dope, we're gonna all be dope together. But I am what I say I am. So right. it's natural. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna rep what we gotta do, what we doing.
Right. I mean, and that's what you told me. I mean, definitely in a nutshell, your advice that you gave me is always be representative of your brand, right? And don't do nothing that, you know, messes up your brand. All money ain't good money. You know,
I'm careful about what I attach myself to.
Right. All representation ain't good representation. So make sure you follow, you know, what you're doing. And then the little bit that I know about myself and self-marketing is just to be true. You know, be honest about who you are and don't cut no corners or, you know, fake stuff, because you'll always have to keep faking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. If you got to be doing all that, because when you
it's
start,
too much work.
It really is, because you got to just keep up with some lies and some.
That's what I was going to say.
And some. I really just don't have time for that. I really just don't. Like, you know, when you grow up as a child, you have a hard time trying to figure out who you are, trying to understand yourself, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Be, you know, you already do a lot of time trying to figure you out, being this person or that. I can't do none of that. Like, I have to just completely be myself. I'm not doing none of that for nobody.
Right. What about you?
It makes me unhappy.
Yeah. What about you, Tiny?
Well, I know this sounds weird to say, but I'm kind of socially awkward. Yeah, I am. I'm coming out of it a little bit. I know, you know, I say that a lot of times, but it's true.
So I think when you were younger, you were definitely socially awkward, and now, like, well, since I've known you, you're not socially awkward. Right. Right.
So a lot of times we're doing stuff, I'll be like, Sunday? You're like, no.
Yeah,
You know how
I have to say no,
like, oh my
so
gosh,
she can,
so she can do it by herself.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't
always just be the one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's gonna be times that it can't be me, it gotta be you. So I have to make go ahead.
So kind of like go up there to, you know, introduce myself or something. That's a lot. That's so much. Oh my gosh. It's
like,
just too much.
Like I never have a problem talking to somebody, but I think keep the conversation going. I might feel awkward, depending on, what it is. But I guess knowing my skill set and knowing my talk set and know what I'm capable of and stand in my own lane keeps me comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely.
I see the two of you guys. Y'all can work that. Y'all know how to work a room.
Girl's mouth will work. Let me tell you.
But she my balance because I don't really like to do all that. I don't like, I'm energy. So I don't care where we at.
Yeah, you feel it out.
You feel it out. I gotta feel it out. I gotta see who I'm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, she be the balance because she don't care. She'll go talk to
good energy, bad energy, whatever.
I'm just gonna talk to anybody.
Energy.
Gonna talk. It's good.
How you doing? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'll introduce myself and see what's going on. But yeah, I think just determining, like I said, I really don't know who I am half the time. But I'll be like, oh, and that's not a good thing, to get this far in life and not know exactly who you are or what you want to do primarily. Because so I say that because the other day I was looking at other people. Let's just say that, okay? Mm-hmm. And they were like, they have this list of things that they do, right? They do this and this and this and checking it off, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, well, I do this and then I dabble in that and I work around this and, I'll play in that. I don't have any definitives, I don't think. Like, in what I see.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I see, right? Okay. Yeah, so, and I'm trying to, define it, when you were asking me about my business cards, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you were like, do you want this? And I was like, no, I don't think I want that on there. And you were like, well, that's what you do. Why wouldn't you want that on there? And I was like, okay, well, put it on there. It's just it's not
you're unsure of you. So what it is you're unsure of yourself. It's not that we all know who we are. Mm-hmm. You just have to sit with yourself.
Right.
So everybody knows who they are. They just don't want to admit who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just have to sit with ourselves. You know who you are. You have to own who you are. And be okay with who you are.
And writing it down and keeping, I think a whole perspective of myself is what I'm looking for. And that way I'll know how to market myself. Right. Because I market myself right now as a mouthpiece. Like I talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to go out there and
I want to know. And you I will not give me just the one for come on and talk to me, baby. Lights down. Talk to me, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on and talk to me, baby. You better tell me your name, baby. I said, for a minute. Come on and talk for a minute. Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right. You could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man Putu, and I'm rocking with FIYE Radio on 92.3. Yeah.
And we are back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio. And right before we left off to music and commercial, we were talking about
marketing.
Sean D.
Oh yeah, we're talking about me and marketing. And Sunday was telling me what my marketable my preference was. So one, you said poetry. Okay.
Yeah, so you're a poet.
Because
obviously you don't see yourself.
Right.
So that's how I'm looking at what you're telling me right now.
Okay.
So you're a poet.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
You're an actress.
Yes.
You are a businesswoman.
Yes. Okay.
Right. So you're in leasing.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that very well.
Thank you.
And so you have many other qualities. You are a marketer. You're a radio personality host.
Yeah.
So you have many things that you do. So you just need to sit with yourself.
I'm glad you see that stuff.
Yeah.
It's still like I do it in this question. It's like, okay, am I? Like...
So you have to ask yourself, are those the things that you want to do? Are those the things that make up Sean D?
Right. And then I was trying to put everything into like one. I was trying to put myself in like a box, and then it doesn't fit. It's like putting a circle in a square, right? It doesn't fit.
Don't do that.
It's like I'm not. Yeah, I know, right? So, so as you're looking at yourself, marketing yourself, think about, definitely what I'm thinking about, who you are, how you fit into that entity, and how you see yourself, and try to see yourself as other people see you. Because I definitely am working on that.
No.
I didn't say try.
Don't. No. What you said was try to see yourself how other people see you. See yourself like no one else sees you. See yourself how you see you. It doesn't matter what somebody else sees. I'm just telling you the great characteristics of yourself that I see and what I know that you do.
Right.
However, what I see means nothing. What you see means everything.
See, and that's the thing I'm working on is how I see myself.
How you see yourself.
Yeah. Don't worry about
how I see myself.
How other people see you.
Not in that regards as like it's a good or bad thing, but to see what other people see in me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, to see what other people see.
So and people see good. I see good things in you.
That's why we together.
Yeah,
Me
I see
and you
good
must
things
never.
in you. If I didn't see good things, oh God, if I didn't see good things in you, we definitely would not be in business together.
Oh no, because you know
we do multiple businesses together.
Yeah.
We definitely would not be friends or sisters.
Right.
I promise you that. So
you hear the way that conviction in her voice was,
because I'm dead ass serious. Okay, know that.
Promise you that.
Oh, because I'm serious. I'm that. Yeah, I'm serious.
It does. It takes a special person. Sunday don't play. Listen. So if you look, I feel so. I feel so happy to be like in this circle. Like, stop grabbing yourself. Look, to be in a circle of socially awkward and don't play that shit. You know.
But we all go good together.
Yes,
we're good medley.
So well. Yeah,
we're good medley.
Well. Like when I just came here, baby was like, the energy that you just brought in here, like I was just like,
yeah, I don't know what the energy was, but I felt it, so I was quiet. So when you was asking me questions, I was very short.
I saw that
because I feel your energy.
Right,
you're trying to figure it out.
I ain't trying to figure out shit. I'm trying not to. I don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever that is over there, I don't want it. So I was very short. Not me.
No, because
I know it ain't nothing. That. But I was short because I'm like, yeah, okay.
You don't want to interject yourself
none
in
of that.
Yeah.
Right. No, you didn't want shit. You didn't want none of that. Listen. We continue to talk about marketing ourselves. We don't want to focus on that. Definitely. But no, I mean, definitely when you're marketing yourself, you want to find like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? People that will benefit you, right?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't want to find like-minded people when you're marketing?
I don't market myself.
This is what we're working on.
Okay, so all right.
Yes, she does.
No.
I know she does.
Okay, I'm learning.
Uh-huh.
But the way that I would market myself when I was younger, it would be in fashion.
See, but that's how people know you. Girl, you be showing up in the baddest. Okay? So, everywhere she goes, she dressed.
So when I was younger, I would make listen. If Jordans came out, because they used to come out on Tuesdays, they came out on Saturdays later on.
Who knows this kind of stuff?
Because I was a sneakerhead.
Okay.
So my mom knew I'm going to school late.
Okay.
Because everybody's going to get these Jordans after school. I'm getting them when the store open.
Right.
I'm going to be the first one to wear them to school that day. So when I walk into school late
with your new sneaks,
they on my feet.
Your new sneaks
they are on my feet.
Right.
So it's like a statement piece, like, oh, where did you get that? Da-da-da. So those are my icebreakers, with things that I have on, you know. So in New York City, we weren't too far from like the outlets.
Okay.
So we had like the Polo outlet and all kinds of things that was out, like Guess and all that back in the day. And I would go and we get exclusive stuff from the outlets. Of course, that would be something too, because it's colorways that Guess jeans have in the major stores that they had in the outlets,
So that's how you would keep yourself. Okay, and so you just went somewhere by yourself, right? Me and Sunday didn't go with you. And I can't tell people where you went, but you just went somewhere by yourself, and you was in a room.
Oh, the Sash.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna say it, but you said it. Okay, so you was there by yourself. How did you market yourself?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I really didn't.
Sunday helped me because she definitely did.
Okay, so here's the thing.
She don't know she be marketing herself, but she be marketing herself.
Okay, I just got in my line and mind my business, and then it was just like, hey, da-da-da. People start talking to me, and that's just how it goes.
Because you have a good energy, so that's why people
I market myself. They come to me. Is that what you're saying?
They do, and that's just how it is. So I left there meeting quite a few people, exchanging information, and a couple of them will be our guests. And,
that's an example.
Marketing yourself is not about people coming to you or you going to people. Marketing yourself is the statement that you make of yourself. So you always marketing yourself because you are always a statement. You are always flawed.
I'm an approachable person.
She's always going to have a statement of what type of character and what type of person that you're dating. So in that way, you definitely market yourself. You definitely market your production company very well. I mean, very well.
Very well. Okay. And you do that on social media.
Yeah. On social media.
Yes, but that's marketing
I don't have
yourself.
a problem on social media.
And she
on social media, I seem like I'm the most friendliest, happy-go-lucky person. Meet me in person.
Also,
Ribbit.
In the circles that we're in.
You remember the WB frog back in the day? He be singing, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my." He be getting it in.
He would. You definitely market yourself in the circles that we be in. You do.
Mm-hmm. I would say that you do. I would say that you do very well in marketing yourself. But like Sunday said, it's not so much of what you say. It's you show up and you're a statement. That's your market right there. You show up, girl. You always flawless, heels on, outfit on, hat on, just ready to roll.
It's just the caliber of style that she has.
Yes, Look at her.
It's that type of market statement. But she definitely markets outside of that. She definitely markets her business well.
Right. There's a local singer that I like, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say her name, but I like her fashion sense. Right.
Why would you say her name if you telling you
shout out?
You said shout out.
I don't want to put nobody on blast. That's why.
Are you about to say something bad?
No,
of course not. So at that, I ain't
got nothing bad to say about nobody. Honestly.
That part, because we ain't even like that.
Okay, I want to make sure because sometimes obviously saying stuff y'all be side eyeing me. I want to make sure that it's right.
No,
right?
we want to make sure that the facts is right. If it's your perception of someone and you think that they're dope or whatever, like what you're about to say,
so let me go back. Okay, so rewind. I have a new favorite singer locally. Okay. Her name is Symphony the System. Okay. Every time I see Symphony the System, she is a fashion statement.
She is very dope.
She is so dope. And I don't even know her. I've spoken to her several times, right? But I don't know her. But I had to pull her to the side the other day, and I really was like, girl, every time I see you, you are just flawless. And she's like, oh, I got this for 34 cents.
In her own, but she got her own style.
Yes.
She is very eclectic. She is very couture.
Yeah. Very couture.
I would say she is very couture in her own fashion light. And what I really love about her
style
is that she is a help me with my words. She is a advocator for mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and she and she'll
talk about it.
Yeah, and she'll talk about it for sure.
Yeah, she was what I know of her, she was diagnosed with multiple personality syndrome. And then she talks about that and she sings about it and it's in her music. But I just like her style, her sense of and it reminds me of what we were saying about you. When you walk in a room, you're a statement. When Symphony walks in a room, she's a statement. Not because people know she's a great singer, because she's an awesome singer. But when you see her, you see the physical, right? And she always looks flawless, like that dopeness, that
that's
individual.
The way that she dresses is her couture statement,
right? And that's her market. That's how people remember her. But that's how people remember you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always knew that the way that I dressed, growing up, that was eye-catching thing to people, because even with my best friend with Pumpkin,
right?
She said she always used to see me around the way and be like, wow, she dresses so nice. Like,
right.
I never
saw get her to be my friend.
Yeah, know, so it was like when we were introduced to each other, she knew who I was. I didn't know who she was at the time, but a lot of people is familiar with me because of that.
Yeah.
And
see, that's so dope. Just definitely, and then knowing that part about yourself. That's what you do. But you are a social media maven. I'm sorry.
Yes,
you really
I can do the social media all day. Right.
Check out Tiny's social media page.
I'm trying to make that into my real life, incorporate that into my real life. Because when I am meeting new people and they're asking me like what it is that I do, I'm like, I don't know. What do I do? What?
See, that's the same question that I had. There's so many things, but now you know what you do.
Now you know what you do.
Listen.
And since you know what you do, go ahead and bring us in on Dish Diary.
Oh, my favorite time. We're going to Dish Diaries of a Diva. Sean D.
Hey y'all, it's Sean D with Dish Diaries of a Diva. Happy Friday. Listen, I had some good eats this week, right? Okay. It started on the weekend. Okay. So we celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday. Had a very good time at a really nice restaurant. And then I saw it in the news this week and I was like, I wasn't, a part of that. But it's Catch Kitchen.
I've been to Catch.
Okay. Yes. And the address is 2077 North Lake Parkway. It's in Tucker, Georgia. And so It has a really great menu. But also on Sundays, they have a nice brunch menu as well. On the weekends, it has a nice brunch menu. And I went on Saturday.
Okay.
So we were there. And I guess like they charge you for a live band entertainment fee if there's a live band.
I've seen
Did you see that on the news?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
One of my friends posted it and I was like, what the?
Yeah, and then, but it's not like they tell it to you. It's on your bill when you're leaving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the end. But I'm at the end before I'm at the beginning. First of all, the food was amazing. Okay. We started off, and if people know me, you know, I do not do no tap water, right? And so their bottled water was like $10. Mm-hmm. I was like, give me the bottled water, right? It's just me. Call me bougie, call me whatever. I'm not drinking tap water. It's just it's a flavor. It's just
not supposed to drink tap water.
Yeah,
I'm not. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, and Sunday got me on spring water and not the other water, which tastes better than.
Apologizing for not drinking the tap water.
Yeah, but I just can't. So, but we had an amazing time. First of all, I love being with my family. Thank you to my mother-in-law, my niece-in-law, my niece. My baby mama was there, you know what I'm saying, and my children. And we had a great time. And we always do when we get together. So happy birthday, Miss Carla. I know I told you, but I love you so much. And so we just really had a good time. We started off with the calamari, which everybody absolutely loved. Mm-hmm. Then they had these crab salad sliders. So it was like tuna salad, right? But it was crab salad. And so the lady was telling us, the waitress, she was like, well, it's a paste like tuna. And I was like, I definitely want to taste it because I love tuna. Best thing on the menu. You listen, I wanted to just order it for my meal. I already had it and I still wanted to order it, it again for my whole meal. That was the best crab salad spread on some bread that it was nice. It was nice. So definitely try to get those. They had seafood nachos. I did not get a chance to try the seafood nachos, but they looked really good. And I'm a nachos person. So next time I go, I will definitely try that. But I did have the blackened salmon, get it right, and shrimp. And then it came with eggs and potatoes. And it was really good. First of all, I love a good blackened salmon, you know what I'm saying? And they did it right. Plus my stuff has to be extra well done. Like I tell you every week. And so they nailed it. So try Catch Kitchen. Make sure that you are paying attention to your bill. But if you go before, and you just ask about extra prices, ask about that live band entertainment fee, because you're going to be charged it whether you want to or not. And I think it's $10 per person. So when you get your bill, however many people you have at your table, it'll be $10 times whatever that is.
Wow. So they're charging you for the entertainment, right? So they basically charging you at the door, but not as you come in the door. They're just charging you on your ticket. So it's a $10 entry fee. Basically, you have to look at it like that. If you want to go there and eat and get live entertainment, it's a $10 entry.
That's a good way to put it.
Like that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. So,
but before you go into the next one, I just want to say that it's a really nice ambiance. It's very upscale.
Yes.
It's to me, even if they did charge a $20 fee on a bill, I wouldn't mind paying for it.
I wouldn't either, because it is
the
a
vibe
great ambiance.
is so beautiful. Great place to take pictures. I mean, the food was really good. I had the crab cakes with the eggs and stuff.
Okay.
Very, very good. The drinks was good. I mean, everything on point.
Yeah, and it definitely is a very nice restaurant. It's a great celebration restaurant. If you're going to have a celebration, birthdays, parties, whatever.
If you don't mind spending that, extra little something, then
definitely
that's the place for you.
Yeah, and like I said, we had a good time. They were very accommodating. We were late, as we are. We were late, and they were still accommodating to us. You know what I'm saying? So great place to just catch up with people that you love. All right, my second restaurant is El Indio. It is a Mexican restaurant it's at 4025 Satellite Boulevard. It's in Duluth, Georgia. Let me tell you about El Indio. It is a hidden gem, right? They have the best birria tacos in Georgia. That's hands down. I have had a lot of birria tacos, but El Indio, I keep going there over and over and over again. Their consomme, I hope I'm saying this right, consomme. The juice that come with consomme, the juice that come with the tacos. It's really good. It's not too oily, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you get that, it could be really greasy, but that is really good. And then if you like ramen, they will put ramen in it for you. I'm not a ramen fan, but they do have the birria ramen, and I have been told that it's really, really good. So try that. But that's what I definitely go there for. Also, try the steak torta or carne asada torta, and the sope. Let me tell you, that little sope, it's a little bitty fried tortilla, and it has beans, whatever meat you want, chicken or steak or whatever. You can do no meat at all, and then it has like lettuce, onions, tomatoes on the top. But that little fried tortilla, baby, you will go over and over again just for that little bit. And so definitely try that. And then they have the best mango fresca. I guess they call it agua natural, the mango drink. Get that. Okay.
She's over here trying to think some Spanish.
I'm from California, but I do not know Spanish. Okay. So the agua naturals, that good sweet mango drink, make sure you pick it up. That's what I said. I said it and I meant it. So this has been Dish Diaries of a Diva. Try those 2 restaurants out. You will not be disappointed.
Right.
Yes.
When you said satellite, I'm like, I seen that. I recently seen that. So then when you said Duluth, I'm like, oh, okay. When I was out there by Gas Out.
Okay.
Coming home.
Yeah, it is. It's a little hidden gem, so you definitely, tip
so I
off
probably
in there.
passed it and didn't even realize.
There's a lot of little hidden gems on that side.
In Duluth, it is. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah,
it really is.
It's another little burger place I'll tell you guys about another time. But yeah. So getting back into our
Dish Diaries of a Diva.
All right.
Listen, I eat out often during the week, right? Probably too many times. I really need to get back in the kitchen and start cooking. But it helps because it helps me keep updated with, the food, the trends. And I never want to badmouth a restaurant. I'll just say what doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work for me or whatever. So, but just going to the different restaurants and just the different areas, it's amazing. And just seeing so many different people that have, come up. I've seen a lot of, people that did not have brick and mortars, that were just like on the street and food trucks and stuff. And now, and now they have restaurants.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited, to do the reviews on them because I like to see people grow.
Their journey.
Yeah, their journey, and then coming, so far from just like selling hot dogs on the street.
The whole
to
time
actually
they had to market themselves.
And they absolutely, and that was my point. Yeah. And they absolutely did have to get from point A to point B because it's a process.
It definitely is a process.
Yeah, it's a process. It's a lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows it's a lot of hard work to market and get your name out there and get your business out there, get your event out there. I mean, Jesus, we deal with it so much.
It's really not though. I mean, you
have to be dedicated.
Yeah, you do got to be dedicated to what you want to do, but you just have to, find your purpose. Find your purpose so you can be in alignment with it, and then everything that you need. Everybody that you need to meet or be around, everything that you need is going to just come forth. Now, that don't mean you don't have to do the work, and step into that.
You don't have to do the grunt, Lord.
You got to do the work and step into all of those things. However, it will come.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? It'll come. Everything that you need will come. All the tools that you need to market yourself, to be in yourself, to step in yourself. Everything is gonna just flow.
Align.
It's gonna align and flow.
And so we've been talking about marketing ourselves, but how about this? How about the Sunday Jones? Okay. How about she markets other people? Right. So we had a conversation today and I said, what you doing? She said, I'm relaxing. She said, I did a lot of flyers today. Baby, when I tell you,
these flyers, I've been wanting to just grab her phone from her.
Baby, when I tell you she did so many flyers today. So we have an event coming up. This baby did 18 I counted them. 18 flyers.
Some fingers be going.
For all of us. I said, listen, how many performers we're going to have? I'm so blessed to be part of this group, y'all, and perform. You know what I'm saying? I got a flyer. Woo, I got a flyer. You know what I'm saying?
Them fingers be going.
She does.
And then she just be making it, zooming it, this and that.
When I tell you that she markets us better than anybody I have ever had market, like, I just be like, that's me. I do that. Hell yeah, she made me look good. Yeah, she makes me look good. Like I know what I'm doing. That's why I be like, what do I do? Oh, I do that.
Oh yeah, but if I need something, I'm gonna ask her. Like, can you just please?
Man, I tell you. So when you talk about marketing, like Sunday, she has so many events and so many powerful groups that she's a part of, like Fam Club. You know what I'm saying? Dope Girls Grinding. Prison Brat Foundation. like all those things. She definitely has to market. So how do you stay abreast and keep yourself marketing everything?
The people that surround me, that help me, like, yeah, I made a whole bunch of flyers. However, without y'all showing up, I wouldn't have no flyers to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like even swap ain't no swindle. You know what I mean? I'm marketing people that's helping me market me. So it's just an even return. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just
definitely.
that simple. Like, everybody is dope. And
we showing up.
We're going to show up. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be dope. So, yeah, y'all tap in March 8th.
March 8th, yes.
March 8th, right?
Yes.
Dopamine Takeover. All the dope artists in Atlanta. Dopamine Takeover at Crazy Atlanta with Dope Girls Grinding in the Fam Club, ATL. We're going to be outside. It's 3 a.m. from 9 to 3. As soon as we leave here, we're going to be outside.
Listen, like I said, she did 18 flyers. She got 2 more, which means we have 20 performers.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's more people performing than that.
Listen.
So it's definitely going to be a night.
Yeah. And it usually is. Fam Club is, let me tell you, it starts at 8. It does not end until 3. When I say they dance the entire till 3, baby, they don't stop dancing until like 3:10. Like
my kind of spot.
Yeah, we be having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different type of artists. You don't know what kind of artists you're gonna see. It's artists. You might have some cosplay going on. You might have some R&B, some hip hop,
some country.
You might, shout out to Old De Niro.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Promo 365.
Yes.
He handles shout out to Arlene. Shout out to Frosty. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the whole Fam Club, ATL. We dope. So many
dope AF.
Dope
I promise
artists.
you. Yes. When I tell you that it, like she said, it definitely is a lot of people.
Yeah.
And there's so many genres of music. I have seen hip hop. I have seen rock.
Comedy,
I have seen rap, comedy,
opera.
There is a country music guy.
Yes.
Love him. There's just so much talent. Yeah. You know, singers. You know,
shout
what
out
I'm saying?
To December 1st.
Oh yeah, always December
1st is from Japan. He does R&B, little hip hop. He's very different in the
collective. He does a lot. Dope. Yeah, I saw. Was it a saxophonist?
Yes,
saxophonist with a rapper. I mean, when I tell you there is talent in the building, there is talent in the building.
And this is the road to the festivals.
Yes.
So that's how we're marketing everybody. It's the road to the festivals. You can come out, you can perform. You got to get on the list though.
Yeah.
You can perform, and everybody that's a part, for the most part, of the Fam Club. It's a lot of promoters involved. And so we are all involved with different festivals in the city. And so we're picking from these lineups people to be on the festival stages. So whereas these underground artists might not, you know what I'm saying, get seen or what have you, we're gonna put them on some festival stages. So it's super dope. And so that's a whole lot of dope marketing because we're all marketing each other. We market with the Fam Club markets 5 events. We market whoever is in the Fam Club that has something going on. It's all getting marketed through that funnel.
Yeah.
So it's some dope,
like a nice little social network.
Yeah,
social network. It definitely is. And like she said, we market each other. You know what I'm saying? Because if I got something going over here, and I know that when I'm marketing over here to somebody else, or I'm handing out flyers to this, you know, etc. Or as you walking through the door at Crazy Atlanta, it's a lot going on. So you know, definitely check it out.
I'm gonna try and make it out there. March 8th.
March 8th. Yeah. Next Friday.
I have a concert.
That's okay. I have to go to Savannah. I'm coming all the way back just for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what I can get done.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I'm not gonna miss it for the world. So I will be driving back in Friday morning so I can be there for the event, and I'll go back to Savannah Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely gonna be at Dopamine because that is going to be amazing.
We're gonna be at Crazy Atlanta
3 in the morning. I should have it. At least I can come for
a little bit for a tidbit party. Yes,
we're gonna be having fun. Yep. So it's gonna be dope. We're gonna be at Crazy Atlanta tonight for the span
every Friday
night,
8 p.m. to 3 a.m. You can find us. Yes, and it's always fun. It's always, like I said, it's always something new happening because there's so many different performers, and you know, it's a I want to say I don't want to say kaleidoscope, but it kind of is because it's a mixture. It's colorful. It's you know,
diverse,
very diverse. Yes,
diverse in music.
It's diverse in music.
Yeah,
and diverse in people.
Yeah,
you know. It definitely diverse of people.
Very diverse.
Yes. And then we have there's a hotel across the street and people are wondering what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So they venture over and they're like, oh, can we get something to eat? Sure. And then they usually end up staying because everything is so cool.
The vibe is right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So they didn't know this was across the street from the hotel, but look what you found.
Right.
You know, so definitely.
Super dope.
Yeah. So
for sure.
Definitely get out there. But in doing that, and you know, like I said, Sunday, thank you for marketing us.
You're welcome.
Definitely. Yeah, them flyers be working, you know, and she be handling it.
Sunday got 20 jobs.
Listen, I'm trying to.
And it's not just us. You know, we have the Bags, Boots, and Blazers event coming.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's the 9th, the 10th. That's March 10th.
March 10th.
Sunday,
Bags,
March 10th.
Boots, and Blazers. We'll be giving away gently used bags, boots, and blazers to women. We're also helping you with your resume. We're going to help you look for a job. If you want to start a business, we can see where you are or where you need the steps you need to take for that. We need any resources that we may be able to help with or provide. Then we will be doing all of that. At 1991 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Atlanta, Georgia.
There you go.
Right in the leasing office there. We will be helping the ladies of all ages. If you have a criminal record, federal, non-federal, whatever that looks like.
Yeah, come on out so we can help you. You know, definitely. There's one-on-one consultations if you need it. There's some mentoring available if you need it. It's going to be a really dope event for those in need. You know what I'm saying? So if you need it or you know somebody that needs it, you heard about somebody that needs it.
You just want to come and help out and volunteer because you have a service that you may be able to provide to the ladies. Come on out. You know what I mean? We outside doing good works.
Always volunteering and making sure that the community, you know, is full.
Yes. Yeah. So if you need more information on that, you can follow us at the Prison Brat Foundation. Or you can just hit me up at Dope Girls Grinding, or you can tap into FIYE Radio. Either way, we will let you know how to get there.
Someone is going to respond.
Yeah. Somewhere.
You will get the information.
You will get the information, okay?
Quickly. We will respond.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just to make sure, you know. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. So
I do think people have to think about themselves as a brand. You know, you are your brand.
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
be your brand, wear your brand, understand that when you step outside, you represent your brand.
Yeah.
You know, and so people are gonna look at that.
Right.
And if you want people to do business with you, you know, they're gonna look at how you represent yourself and your brand.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm not gonna say what event this was because I'm gonna do a little bit of talking. There was an event. There was an event that I went to, and there was several brands there. Okay. 2 of the brands, though, were not represented well because in the room they were smoking, right? And there was nobody smoking in the room, you know what I'm saying? But when you stepped on that side, they were smoking. So those people, their clothes smelled, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that kind of party, you know what I'm saying? It was a long wait. Yes, you had to sit down and be patient. Yes, you had to. You didn't have to socialize, but you had to populate. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that you're in the room. But
were they allowed smoking in the room though?
That was questionable because it was a question of, well, nobody said we couldn't, but nobody else was. You know what I'm saying? And you guys thought because you were to the side and that it looked okay. It's not. There's certain times and certain instances that you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Etiquette. I mean,
and you can't teach that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so some people were complaining. Well, some people were complaining like, you know, now my clothes smell like this or whatever. And then it was a show where clothes were, you know, being exposed, were being shown. Okay.
Like
a fashion show. Right. Yeah, right. So two of the creators, okay, it was just kind of they probably won't be welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a time and a place, and that was not the time nor the place, you know? And so when you say you want to make sure that you're branding yourself at all times, you do. You want to make sure that you're true to yourself, but you want to make sure that your brand is being recognized and that you can be out there with people. Because if you're recognized in a certain arena, they're not going to want you back. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with how you represent yourself.
You definitely got to see what the energy and the vibes are in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's a time, like Tanya said, a time and a place for everything, because we may be at a table full of business people, but all the business people at the table might smoke. Then you can smoke.
Right.
But if you at a business table and it's no smoking going on, or it's that top tier type of environment where then you have to look at that and say, is this how I want to represent myself? So
right, and you have to be careful,
but you have to deal with the consequences of your choices. So everything is teachable or learnable. You know what I'm saying? But you have to deal with your consequences, and sometimes that's what it takes for you to learn it. Is for somebody to not welcome you back, or for somebody to what I'm
tell
saying?
You.
Because that's a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? You can't really hold them accountable. Maybe that's what they know, and they don't know any better. But maybe going forward, they will know better.
Well, hopefully they learn. Yeah, hopefully they learn in that arena, and that it won't be repeated.
Yeah, because these days some people don't care, especially when it comes to smoking.
It just how I feel about it. But in the arena, you know what I'm saying, it just depends on how you want to represent yourself and your brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But
it does, because in certain business is funny, because in certain circles it's okay, and certain circles
my question would be this: did anybody go over to those people and say, hey, you're at a fashion show, a teachable moment? When I say a teachable moment, so someone of the same caliber and the same that has elevated already, or that already knows better, did anyone in the room go over to them and say, hey, just to I just want to tap you in on a little something, because there's always a way to approach something and say, hey, this may not be the time, to smoke. People are, what I'm saying? Did anybody go and teach them that lesson?
No.
Because if not, then nobody should even talk about it.
No. So what happened is, it was mentioned in a group chat like 2-3 days later. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, so inappropriate. Yeah. So inappropriate that these certain people were doing this certain thing at this certain time. It wasn't, we don't take the time to teach people. We don't take the time to.
Yeah, that's my problem with people, is that everybody got something to say about somebody else, but nobody wants to teach anybody else how to do the right thing. But y'all okay with being real messy about it and putting it in a chat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to directly to a person or doing the doing your due diligence, because you're already at a level and you ain't always been perfect. So you probably did that same thing. So what you should have done was go over there and make a teachable moment for your brother or your sister or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of then going back later and talking about it. I hate chat. People when people do that.
Yeah, because it's messy, like you said. And
instead of uplifting, you just pull them down just a little bit further than what they were.
Right. Instead of elevating, or like you said, teaching, or the lessons of, this is where we are, this is what we should not be doing.
Sometimes people are dismissive when you bring them information like that for the betterment of themselves.
And it is. And maybe that's how they felt, like, I'm not going to say anything to them because it'll be a negative impact.
Even if they don't receive it in a moment, they may receive it later.
Or perhaps whoever said something in the chat should have maybe reached out to them
on one-on-one.
Yeah,
you didn't even
instead
have to. Nobody has to know that you reached out or that you taught them a teachable moment. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't talk about it. Be about it.
You know what I'm saying? Instances that we learn. Like you said, it was an older lady. She could have definitely pulled them to the side and said, XYZ, this is not how we do stuff here. Yeah. Let's talk about it later. If this is not the right time, that's fine. We'll talk about it later. But again, that's knowing, who you are, the circles you're in, and, what's presentable and what's not for your brand, for your market. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing a little bit about yourself, and what, is required.
I give thanks to the Most High that I can
use your better judgment.
Use my better judgment and give people teachable moments, because if I know something, I'm going to show you.
Yeah,
I'm going to teach you.
Let me tell you, you got mad at me. We were at an event, at the last kids event, right? And I had to change so fast, and I was not even thinking, right? So I'm in the kitchen and I pull my shirt off because I'm in the kitchen and nobody's paying attention. Or so I think, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's paying attention to me. Sunday comes running there. She's like, I know you ain't got your shirt off. Slapped the door. I'm like, there's kids in here. Nobody was looking at me, and I was changing quick. Look, I'm a model. I change quick in front of people. Okay. So I don't even think about who's in the room. I'll pull my shirt off and put it back on. But it's a teachable moment. That was a teachable moment for me. Like, you can't just, that's not every situation you can just quickly change.
Pay attention to your
surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings. Yeah. You don't think people are looking at you, but surely somebody might have seen me.
Because you don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah. Right. Right. So it was, exactly. So that was a teachable moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You were upset, but you were still like, what you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, And I wasn't thinking, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, shit, I need to change. I got 3 minutes. So I'm like, boop, boop, you know, and it's just like, it's on. And then, but again, somebody saw me and I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
But I'm glad that I had you to come and be like, girl.
Yeah. They could have went any kind of way.
It could have been because one of the young men could have come back, or it could have been, you know,
or one of their mamas, or
different.
You know what I'm saying? One of the political people in the building when we got a room full of kids.
Right. And I'm in the back thinking that nobody can see me, but obviously somebody can see me. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't thinking, but it, like I said, teachable moment. It wouldn't happen again.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had a conversation about it. I'm not gonna go and talk about you behind your back with my homegirl tomorrow. That's what Sean did. Because we had that conversation and I never thought a bit more about it. Right. We had it. But I know you heard me and I know we was here. So I had never had to mention it again until you brought it up just now. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm not going to go and put it in the group chat. And like, who does that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But again, like you said, teachable moments. And in those instances, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you're talking about when you mean it. Right? Yes.
In the moment. Like
in the moment. Yes. So, you know. Lesson learned.
Speaking of teachable moment,
I won't do it again.
We're going to go into some dope-ish because Sunday is dope.
We all dope.
That she is.
You ain't never seen a dope girl grinding, seen a dope girl grinding like me. I'm the pop-up shop. What you need? I'ma grab every bag I can touch. See, 6 months of any track take overtime's up. Gotta bounce, queen, please. Move to the next hot block. Get your guap. Never stop. Fuck with me.
And it's your fave dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. Hey, dopeness.
Hey, dopeness.
Yo, so the dope-ish that happened this week. Man, so for real, let me tell y'all what happened this week. On Friday, I was out. I missed y'all. Oh my God. Y'all know I don't never miss a Friday. I missed y'all, but I was so up under the weather. So I tried to take a nap. I was coming from something, a gig or something. I tried to go home and I tried to I was coming from work. Take a nap and then still go to Crazy Atlanta. Well, I had called Sean and asked her to fill in for me already. Right. And then I panicked when Old De Niro called me like, nobody here. And I was like, okay, I'm getting up and get dressed. As soon as he said that, I'm getting up and get dressed. And I text Sean, knowing that she ain't going to be there till like 8:30 anyway. I'm not thinking.
It was only 8:15.
I'm getting dressed. She like, I'm on the way. Okay, I'm still getting dressed. My king said, you need to just stay in the bed.
Right.
He like, stay in the bed. And I'm like, okay, still putting on my clothes.
Right, because she don't listen.
I hit the road. I still went. I was so tired.
Yeah.
I still went.
Yeah, tell them what happened.
There. Mm-hmm. Yes, I got there. I tried. Oh, De Niro tried to send me home. Sean D tried to send me home. I still wasn't trying to go home. And after a minute, I was like, you know what? I got to take my ass home.
Right. I was like,
I'll stay. Tired. I was so tired. She was like, please go home. And they made me go home. And so I went home. And I'm thankful that y'all made me go home. I was
You should not have even come.
And so, but I was going to come anyway because she was only supposed to cover partially cover for me.
Yeah.
But then she was like, girl, go home. I'm here. Like, you good.
I'm here now. Once I get in the building, I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
I was so tired. OMG. Y'all don't even know. I said, whew.
When Sunday missed the show, I knew she wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, I ain't
Let me tell y'all, she don't miss the show.
No.
For nothing, nobody, no illness.
I was definitely not feeling my best at all. And so anyway, so I stayed in the bed like Saturday. It was nothing. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna rest, like for real. And they tried to get me to come to work. And I mean, stuff was trying to pull me outside. I was like, I can't do it. I gotta like sit down.
You gotta take care of yourself.
And so, but I did pull myself together for Sunday.
Saturday night. The gala.
That wasn't on Sunday?
No.
That's how tired I am. That's how tired I am.
Sunday thought it was Sunday.
Yeah, it was Saturday. Okay. I stayed in the bed up until it was time to go.
Just about. Yeah.
Just about. Yeah. We got up.
Got our nails
done. And then, man, I think I went home and got back in the bed. Up until it was time to go until you called me. Like, okay, it's time to get up.
It's time to go.
And I got up and got myself together. Got to your house and got myself together, actually. And then we went to the Regia, to the CEO. Boss's Red Dress Gala, baby.
Yes.
Shouts out to Dr. Aisha Brown Lumpkin.
Shout out.
Baby, when I tell you, that was a good gala.
Listen,
that was a gala for the ladies, baby. Gala. That was amazing.
Dr. IEB, baby. She put on a show.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yes.
It was very, when you walked in the door, you had the I got a clip, but when you walk in the door, you had the saxophonist playing. You sign up to the right. I mean, it was
beautiful room,
all decked out and beautiful. The backdrops, the count, just everything.
Everything.
It was like very gorgeous and very beautiful. It was a runway show. It was amazing. It was some dope singing. Her brother is amazing.
He is an amazing singer. And he preached that room.
Baby.
Anointed.
It was.
Yes, it was
very anointed. What was so amazing about the room, though, is that it was so many amazing. Every single table in the room had amazing, excellent women. Ain't nobody in there with no hate, no nothing.
Nope.
Everybody is just in there
uplifting
each other. You know, Black excellence in the room, baby.
When I tell you there were some talented people in that room.
Yeah. It was some amazing women. So here is a little clip. We're gonna show. We're not gonna play the whole clip because I think the clip is long. However, I had to make a clip. It was dope. Y'all pay attention. This is the CEO Boss's Red Dress Gala.
Will ever stop us. Okay? So thank you again for those of you that came from out of town. For my family that I grew up with that came from out of town, from New York to VA to Baltimore to South Carolina.
First of all, y'all own them dresses, okay?
Yeah, we own them dresses.
We own those dresses.
Yeah, look at
me being nosy. What am I being nosy about?
Yes, with that dress, baby.
Yes. Look at Pumpkin. Just cute.
So it was an amazing time. I had the most amazing time. I won an award, Media Marketer 2024.
Yes. Let's talk about this award.
It was dope. So I knew that I was nominated for an award, right? But I did not think that I would actually win an award. So it was very amazing to do that. And it made me think about, it's been kind of stuck on me, like maybe for the last few weeks. I think that me and you were talking, or we were talking, or whatever. And I was saying how, I thought about it. And I never got a chance to really dream as a little girl.
Right.
And it just hit me like,
let's do it one day. Let's do it.
I was like, I never dreamed like what I want to be. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have those kind of dreams. I always was dreaming about my mother coming home.
Right.
So it was always me wanting
putting
her,
a family back together.
wanting a family. You know what I'm saying? Putting my family back together. And so it was never really any dreams for me.
Right.
And so I'm like, dang. So, but now my dreams are so extraordinary. you know what I'm saying, and large and big. And I'm like,
but they're not dreams, they're realizations now.
Yeah, like, but you know what I'm saying? But I have a chance. Yes. My mind now has a chance to even visualize such a thing.
Such a thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't not able to visualize such things.
Right.
Now I can visualize those things, manifest those things, walk into those things, and be those things. You know what I'm saying? So it's an amazing. So that was a super. I said all that to say, it was a super dope feeling to get an award and say, "Wow, I'm dreaming now, and I'm doing stuff." Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things. So it felt super good.
Let me tell you about how she looked when she won the award. So Sunday wasn't even paying attention. Okay.
Right. We're like,
she was all in her phone. She was not paying attention. She was texting. I don't know what she was doing. She probably was making flyers. Right. I promise you. That's probably what she was doing, making flyers at the table at the gala. Okay. And then they said our media marketer of 2024 is Miss Sunday Jones. And here's Sunday. They say my name. Yes, get up.
If you don't get up, she was sitting next to me. I said, if you don't get up,
right. I was stuck. I really was.
You were like me.
Lost. Like, really?
You was like, what she said for me? And we was like, yeah,
go. I didn't even hear what it was for until I read it. I was like, what? I was
like the first award?
And I didn't even get up there and know the award. And I got up there and I didn't know what to say. I'm very, very rarely at a loss for words.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, whoa, Sunday don't know what to say. Surprising.
Let me tell you.
I know. I was like,
It was such a well-placed award, right? She gave it to the right person. Definitely.
Yeah, I had to ask y'all. I was like, do I really deserve it?
Girl, stop. Do your and many more. Yes.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Yes. Receive it. And I receive it. Cool.
Let me tell you, it was a magnificent event with great honors to Sunday, because she definitely deserved that award and so many more for all the work that she puts in, for all the foundations and businesses, like she said, that we all have together, you know, and just making it happen, because Sunday really is what I feel. She's our backbone, right? Do you feel that way?
I do.
Yeah, Sunday's our backbone. So without our backbone, no, right, right. I don't think as much as you do, right? I'm not even going. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not about to do that to my brain. I'm not doing it. So you're the one that fills me. I'll be like, Sunday, what do we have going on this month? I have to ask you for the calendar. Like I didn't help put it together. I don't know what we got going on. You know, help me. And I really depend on her for so much. Even with the radio show, I walked in here today. I was like, dang, we didn't even have a meeting. What are we talking about?
No, she's very structured.
Very,
very structured and detailed with her stuff. So everything it has an order.
Yeah.
This stuff is so funny that y'all saying, because I do not feel like that.
What?
I do not feel like I'm this structured, detailed type of person.
Really?
She be so structured.
Listen, we need to be. This is what I need to do. No, this is what you do. In my Sunday mode.
Oh my God. Yeah, Sunshine. Sunshine say I got bodega energy. I ain't gonna never forget that. The first person that ever told me that in life.
Listen, and what is bodega energy? This right here. This right here.
Not do what I meant. I do know what you mean. But nobody ain't never told me that. I ain't gonna never forget that.
I love it. I absolutely love it, because that is who you are. But yeah, it's funny, but you are our structure. Like, definitely. Like, you're definitely mine.
I think my brain
I have to
think
speak
like that. I don't
know. Definitely
just,
for me.
My brain just works like that. I don't know.
Right. Like, you're my motivator. I'd be like, girl, I don't know about this. See, you're like, great. Get your dope butt up there.
I'm great at doing things, tasks, whatever it is, but you got to delegate it. Because I'm not going to initiate that. Like...
Knowing who you are, y'all.
Tell me what you want me to do, and I got you. I got you. So she's definitely great at that.
Knowing who you are. Yeah.
So, hey, just accept it. It is what it is.
Yes. So you also a dope individual that give dope people their dopeness. And you're a motivator. So I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for motivating me, because you definitely motivate me. And even when I give up on myself, you do not let me. You'd be like, I'll give you 10 minutes to get your stuff together, and then on stage. And I'd be like, but I need more than 10 minutes. You got 11.
Right. Well, because I want to be a motivator because I want for people to motivate me too. I need motivation as well.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't show. It doesn't show that you need motivation though.
Everybody needs motivation.
Yeah, I know that.
You know
but
what
you
I mean?
do a good job.
Everybody need motivation. Y'all probably know when I need motivation more than most. You know what I'm saying? But I need motivation too. Everybody needs some motivation. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to be the change that you want to see. So, in order for me to receive motivation, I got to give it.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? For me to love, I got to love it.
Yes. And on that note, we're going to go to some music. It's going to be Different by Brandy Little.
Oh, shout out to Brandy Little.
You are different. Yes. Shout out to Brandy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. You. Afraid that be different. I need this time to be different. You. Bring me sunshine and rain. You can't baby, it's you. You bring the sunshine. Baby, it's you. You bring the passion. Baby, it's you. Be different, yeah. No. Met you on Friday. It was there well. Yeah, I knew from the start of you it was you. And every song I wrote for you, yeah, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. I never played you. They don't count it down to the day. It's that you. It's you. See, I'm afraid this time was different. Oh no, I need this time to be different. I'm afraid this time will be different. Baby, it's you. Oh no, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. 'Cause you bring me down. I'm feeling kind of butterflies inside. I imagine our wedding just the other night. It's you, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. No, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Cause I pray this time is different. I need this time to be different. You give me butterflies inside. So baby, it's you. Baby, the way. Baby, the way. Baby, it's you. Baby, the way. Baby, the way. Baby, it's you. It's you. 'Cause you give me butterflies. I know that doesn't. 'Cause every song I wrote about you. I swear I wrote it just for you. You,
baby. Yo, what up?
What's the deal?
What's good?
All right.
You already know your man Mr. Cheeks in the building.
It's Big Nice in the building.
Your boy Pretty Lou doing what I do. Hey man, where we at?
FIYE
Radio. Baby.
All right. Hits 92.3. No. L.
I mean,
You're tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Go over to your Play Store and download Hits 92.3. Don't want to miss your favorite show? Click that tab in the top left-hand corner and set the alarm. You'll never miss another episode. Love all of the shows and can't decide? Then scroll down and rate Hits 92.3 and also leave a message for your favorite radio personality, letting them know what an amazing job they're doing. While you're at it, go over to our Instagram page and follow us on Hits 92.3.
And we are back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio. And right before we left, we were talking to the award-winning The Sunday Jones.
I'm so over y'all with this deep thing.
So normally we would have our guest here to conduct an interview. So today I would like to interview The Sunday Jones.
Oh, wow.
Listen, and she deserves to be interviewed. And I don't care what she says. She is the, we call her the,
Please
y'all.
accept it because I don't interview nobody.
Thank you. Listen. Okay. Let me tell you how I started off with the, right? Because she's amazing. Honestly, this girl does so much. I know y'all have heard us talk about it. Y'all have heard about the businesses that she's created and that she's a part of, that she does, not just for herself, but for everybody else. Because she does the Tassili's, the two festivals, the two festivals for Tassili's.
I curate and coordinate her festival.
Right. Yeah. You do the Fam Club ATL every Friday. Help you are a part of every Friday. You know, we are there. So more than just a part of, you are a part of it. You are in Fam Club. It's just that there's so much that you're a part of, and that's why I call you the, because you got your hands on so much stuff, and then you're really the plug. You know what I'm saying?
She is.
They're gonna bust out laughing like I was joking. Baby, let me tell you, this is the plug. You are the plug. I'll say it again. I'll tell it to anybody that listens.
Not that kind of plug.
No,
right.
not listen.
Not that kind of plug.
No, she the legal plug. She the business plug. She's the that's not what I meant. We don't need them kind of plugs. Listen, she's the business plug. If you need somebody to know somebody that needs somebody that knows somebody, call Sunday. I promise you, she knows all of those people or can put you in touch with those people. I don't know how else to say, but she is just, and everybody, when I say it to everybody, like, oh yeah, call her that. Yeah, she is and that's how we started. Is that not how we started? That's how we started with The Sunday Jones.
Yeah, we kept it like that.
Yes. So you are the award-winning Sunday Jones.
Oh my God. Y'all just don't keep adding.
So in your first interview with FIYE Radio, Sunday Jones, how did you feel winning your award the other night?
That was my question. Great question, Shanti. The people would like to know.
It felt really at first I was shocked, of course.
Okay.
I was shocked. Yes. And then I felt good about it, and I felt undeserving, and then I felt good about it. So I felt a lot of different emotions. You know what I'm saying? I had mixed emotions, yeah. Like I'm not good at people like glorifying me or putting me on this pedestal or because I'm just your favorite dope girl from around the way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, I feel a way about it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so to me, I feel that you're very deserving of it because you question that. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, listen. There was one day I called Sunday to tell her about my excitement, things that I had going on. And in the background, she's having a whole conversation. I'm like, okay, let me just wait. So then finally she come back and she's like, I'm so sorry. I met this young lady and she was in a situation and, she's like, she wished she would have been able to tell her, like, come with me because she didn't have a place to stay. Yeah. I spoke to Sunday hours later again and it still was heavy on her heart. And I said, wait, we're going to pray that, everything works out for her. But I'm just like, that's the type of person that she is. Like she's always trying to help somebody, Like every time we're together and she gets these phone calls, a person need this, she's jumping, she springs into action.
Always.
Yes.
This woman got so many donations at her house that she needs to distribute. People bring her stuff to take to other people. Like, here, give this away. Here, give this away. Here, take this. Here's a donation for this. Let me tell you.
She got books. She got all kinds of things. Name it, she got it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And on hand. So if somebody needs, it's like it's at her.
It's right there. She can pack a care bag in no time. You know what I'm saying? But that's who she is, because like she said, I remember that day that you were talking about.
Yeah.
It weighed so heavy on Sunday wanted to take a stranger home off the street, and she would have. Sunday would have housed this person, fed them.
I should have.
Yeah, fed them, housed them, and make sure that they were okay before they could go out and do whatever it is that they needed to do. But that's the type of person that she is. You know what I'm saying? So are you deserving of award? Many.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that y'all here doing God's work, because I am a woman of faith. You know what I'm saying? I have a very, very strong faith, and I feel very connected to God in many, many ways. And I try to live in that light. You understand? Like, not do wrong to people and put my best foot forward and things like
positive,
that.
Yeah.
And if I do see somebody in need, I'm gonna give them some food or whatever it is. But they're not coming home with me. I'm sorry.
That's how I feel.
Ma'am.
Right.
No, ma'am.
And that's why I was like, Sunday, what? You're gonna take her home? She was like, yes. And I should have grabbed her.
Should not go to Tanya or Sean D.
You know,
it's going to you, because the way your heart is set up, you have a very, very big, like a big heart, right. You know, and just accept it. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And I call her Sour Patch because, you know, she can be sour.
Baby. Don't let the bodega out. Don't let the bodega out.
But once you pass that sour, you be like, oh, you come here, you little
that we were filming. Remember that day we were filming and we were in your kitchen, and somebody just kept. We were doing lines, but I was like, "Was that in the line?" Like, I think she just improvised in the kitchen. She got me all the way together in the kitchen. I'm like, but wait a minute, that wasn't the line, ma'am. I know her like that. Then I'm like, ma'am. That wasn't in the line.
Her role was to be a big sister. And her role, that's what she was.
And she brought the bodega and was my big sister. And I was like, that's my role, though. I know, but I was like, so I'm looking around, and mind you, I don't really know you guys like that, right? So I'm there by myself, and I'm like, am I supposed to get back with her the way she got back with me? Like, what are we doing? We was reading lines. That shit wasn't in the lines. Like, all that aggression.
But she feels like, as a big sister, that's how she would be talking to you.
And she was. So that's how I fell in love with her that day, because we had to get back with each other. Like, and I was like, oh, she with it. Oh, well, let me bring my bodega too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're sisters. You know what I'm saying?
And that scene was so great.
It was so great, right? And the chemistry. And from then on, I felt like we was best friends. Like, that's my sister now. Shit, we're real sisters now, right? Like, and from then on we clicked. You know, it was just like, I had seen them a couple of times. It was like, okay, yeah, we're doing scenes together. This is fun. We're doing a show. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until that day that we was in the kitchen and we clicked. Yeah. And it was that day, and I was just like, I love him. I'm going back next Saturday. I'm gonna go back next Saturday, because they made me feel like I was really a part of that shit. Like, and I did. And look how you guys embraced me. Even from then, like, I went away for a little while. I didn't see, especially Tiny, I didn't see you at all.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I know, I heard y'all were talking about me. I'm not talking about me. What y'all talking about? Like, what I did. And it was just amazing that, you know, and the ways y'all just brought me in and embraced me. I was just like, oh, okay, this is meant to be. It was meant to happen.
That's how it works.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you, Sunday, for being you. You know what I'm saying? Because without you being you, I never would have saw that shit. You know, and it was that day. Like I said, I seen you before. Yeah, we interacted when we was at the nursing school, and you know, that day you had the horrible pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Oh my God. Yeah. So but until we got to Tiny's house and we were really connected, you know, in that moment, I think, and you too, I connected with you that day too. Like, we was all
because I let y'all know, y'all using my house. Don't be asking me for stuff. Make yourself make yourself at home.
And I felt like I was amongst friends, and I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Sunday makes you feel. when you get past
in
the
her
bodega,
presence,
when you get past the bodega, baby, it's so much fun. It's a whole block party.
So let me
if
tell
you get past the bodega, that means your energy good.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I met Sunday at a photo shoot.
Okay.
I heard about her, through Avery. And that day I had just worked all these hours.
Yeah.
Came straight to the photo shoot because I didn't know anything about it because like classic Avery, he waits till 2 minutes before the event to tell you.
Shout out to Avery.
So he called me, he was like, yo, you coming to, I'm like, what? I'm on my way home. No, you got, all right, so I'm coming. All right, so I got there. I was the first one there. I started helping him set up. Sunday walks in. And Sunday walks in like she's a queen.
Yes, always magnificent.
She gave queen energy. She gave
exactly.
So you.
But
no.
When you walk in the room,
coming to America queen energy.
Like
right?
flowers need to be thrown at your feet. Like yes.
So she sat down and she was just talking to somebody on the phone about an event she did the night before. I guess y'all did like a pit fire or something. Y'all had did something. See, I remember. I was tired, but I remember. So I'm just like listening to the conversation because I'm trying to gravitate her personality through her conversation. And she's talking about like, yeah, you should have came and this and that. We was just chilling. Or either you was going to do it that night or you did it the night before. But it was something about this pit fire and the good vibes and all of this stuff. I'm like, all right, damn, that sounds nice. I might want to go to that. I'm listening to the conversation or whatever. So then after she finished, he's like, Sunday, this is tiny to Sunday or whatever. I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh. So she started asking me like little minor questions and we start talking and things. Like, all right, she seemed real cool.
Yeah.
So now it's time to go outside and take these pictures.
Okay.
Sunday, we sitting out by like the storefront. And Avery's taking forever. I don't know what's the problem. Mind you, I am tired. So I'm just like, I got my hand there, but I could feel the softness on her. And I'm just like, I don't think she'll mind. Girl, to sleep, baby. Went to sleep. That was my baby.
What you say? I don't think she'll mind.
Yes. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm tired. She's like, you fine. She was just on her phone, like this and that or whatever. So then now we continue to they want to take other shots. So now Sunday called herself a photographer.
Okay.
Tell Sajada and them to take these photos. So she's going like up on the hill, like, go, like, let me go back. And fell down the hill. She rolled. Girl. Wait, now you know why. The reason why I said I can mess with Sunday all day, any day. She was rolling, but still taking the photo.
She gonna keep the business
like,
going.
You okay? She was like, wait, just stay there.
All on the ground, right?
Baby. Yo, that is my girl.
That's G right there. Right.
I love her.
Love it. Yes.
Got up, helped her up, dust her off, everything. And we laughed and laughed and laughed.
Baby, when I tell you that she gonna keep the business going.
Oh my
gosh. She'll be hurt up and still, but hold on. I got the shot. I got it.
Was not stopping. I
Leg
mean,
off,
rolling down the hill.
On the other side.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Sunday went up that hill.
Oh my God. And I could just see her. I was not there, but I can see her with the camera holding it like, wait, I got it.
So
doesn't matter.
I kind of knew Sajada from going to the radio station already, but Sajada's a little bit more refined. So it was just basically what we're talking about, this and that, maybe small little topics around it or whatever. So when he told me like, oh, your girl Sunday coming through, because I asked him, I was like, what happened to Sunday? So he told me one day, he was like, your girl Sunday come. I was like, oh, I lit up like, oh my God. Like, oh, okay, Sunday's coming. And listen, she came in.
When I met y'all, I thought y'all had been friends for years.
No,
I know, and I realized that y'all had just met recently too. And I was like, no, surely they've been friends for years.
Maybe months before,
but not years.
Yeah, no.
See, that's just you. That's that light, peace, love, and light.
Right. She mine.
I have not always been peace, love, and light. It took me a long time to get where I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm very serious about it because it took me a minute to get here, and I'm not gonna let nobody take it from me.
Can't nobody take nothing from you.
Yeah.
Shit, Bodega. Ain't nobody gonna take shit from you.
They can try if they want to.
They better not.
But
they better not. They gonna get hurt. I can already tell you.
So I just work at being the change that I want to see.
And
paying it forward. Flows. Like I pay it forward.
Yeah.
A lot of hands have, touched me in a good way. A lot of words, a lot of people, I've been through a lot of bad, but I also been through some good,
Yeah, and you give that back,
help me bring me through some bad times to good. So I just do my best to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to be paid forward.
Definitely.
But what I love the most about you is the fact that you have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, but you do your best to not stay in that space,
right,
at all, because I know people. I don't want to put my best friend's business out there, but she come from a line of situations like the same like Sunday.
Okay.
But her sister stayed in that space.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's kind of hard to pull her out. Like, I'm hood. I'm just going to be hood. Right. Or whatever, you know. And it's nothing wrong with that because people want to love on you regardless of what.
Whoever you are.
It's the growth. It's the continuous growth. And I see that. Even in the short space of time, I still see the evolution of Sunday transpiring right before my eyes. So that's why I put what I put on the page. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're very well deserving of it, and I'm glad that the world has gotten to see you.
Yes.
I'm saying the world because they will know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm manifesting that. They get to see what I saw from day one. You know what I'm saying? You have a very, very good, bright light.
Absolutely.
Let me tell y'all what a friend is. She just said, I'm manifesting that for you.
Yes.
Like, that's a friend.
Yes, because
that's going to manifest something for you. You know what I mean?
Like all of it though. But look how and I know how much she's giving you, but listen, you know what you poured into me. And so definitely, I feel like Tiny, like shit, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like
she mine.
Okay, like that's my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
definitely.
Even when she was like, remember I was leaving the event and the dog was
girl, yes. Oh Lord, y'all, please tell a story.
So there was a dog that was, lurking around, but I'm scared of dogs.
Tiny don't play with nobody's dog.
But mine. And it got to be little. As long as it's little.
Right.
So it was a real, very big dog. So Pumpkin, she loves pets. She's like, oh, it's friendly. Don't worry about it. Come on. I'll walk you. And I was like, no. Sunday was like, come, I got you. So I was like, all right, come on. But you Sunday. She was like, oh, that's what you gonna do. You gonna go.
Oh, you gonna go with Sunday, but you wouldn't go with me,
right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, you too nice.
I feel safe. I feel safe with Sunday. That's what I said when I passed the car.
Pumpkin was looking at you like, okay, then.
Really?
I so love Pumpkin. Me and Pumpkin is kind of the same. Like
y'all are kind of the same.
Y'all are the best of both. We opposite, but we the same.
Listen, y'all know I'm a jokester, right? I joke in everything, in every situation. I was joking. Pumpkin said, "Stop talking to me." Just stop talking to me, okay? With your crazy self.
Crazy.
What about this? No, what about this? I can't stop talking. What about this? She was like, I'm not listening to you no more.
No, you'll get somebody in trouble. This one right here,
I can't help it,
is a comedian. Okay,
it was just real silliness going on our table. Around and Pumpkin's on a phone,
on the phone
from her pocketbook,
right? So I have this little pocketbook. You can actually use the telephone, right? So Pumpkin picks it up and she's having a whole conversation. There's nobody on the phone.
I almost put that in the clip, and I had.
You should have. Oh my God, it was so funny.
Like, oh my God,
because you would really think she was talking to somebody, and then after she finished talking to her, she said, "Hold on, he want to talk to you." And then she, phone. Hello. I know I ain't made no phone calls on this phone, but hello.
And you just special. Listen,
all us together. I don't even know.
Listen, we have a great time.
The date is locked in for next year again, and I am so ready to go back.
Listen, I'm gonna start looking for a red dress now.
Right. Yeah. I told her. I said, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Listen, whoever made their dresses though did such a great
job.
Vanessa was it Miss Vanessa?
Vanessa Miller.
Yeah, her dress was very beautiful.
Yes. So listen, shout out to the Van Miller collection, right?
Yeah.
Baby, that girl can design. Yes. And I saw she has a show coming up in Alabama soon. So I'm gonna look for that.
Well, keep
yes, yeah, she's amazing. So shout out to Miss Van Miller because and I forgot the other designer, but she was bad too.
It was 3 of them, right?
It was 3 of them.
Okay,
all of them had very nice.
I'm gonna get all the information and we'll just
so good.
Shout them out randomly.
Yeah, I tell y'all that was it was nice.
And that was our interview with Lee Sunday Jones.
First of all, that was not an interview.
Yes,
that was them telling me all about myself.
That's how I conduct the interviews. And with that being said,
we are going to get no questions.
You got one question. I asked you how it felt.
That was the only question.
That's the only one you needed.
I wanted to tell you about yourself. That's my interview. Going to some music. Here we go again by Ransom Athena. Shout out to Ransom.
Bigger than the dandada. My youth have the strongest vision. Punch ball in our boy head against it. Sharper than the knife, colder than the ice. Get more gal than the gal is but claim it nice. You know, see man on a joke.
The material is
Me
very
not tell you
strong.
twice. Run laps from some dumb boy like a track star. Man about the finest of the finest race. Make sure you come right when you see the man.
Here we go again. Focus like a photo lens. Brand new resolution like I'm choosing a new photo lens. Trying to go from poverty to sovereignty. It's sobering, but ain't no God in me. The God in me just told me go within or go without. Trying to sell my soul is out. Made the best out of temptations. I took the oldest route. I feel like the dope is out. Hopefully you feel the same. They think that the truth hurts. Hopefully you feel my pain. And if not, my life is still golden as a piss spot. You already know it, Slim. I'm going to the tip top. Never stop rolling. I just rolled into the pit stop. Still won't let them gas me up. Spitting like I'm Daffy Duck, etc. Told them like the head of a giraffe me up. Everybody want to rap about how they gas me tough. Me, I'd rather take the fashion route and rock a gas me tough. It be hard to roll all that in the bag of us. They got us chasing bags when the bag is us. I don't know how you do your math, but it ain't adding up. I don't know how much you done had, but I done had enough. Tell our passengers to fashion up. I'm finna gas it up. I'm taking flight. I know I deserve me an amazing life, amazing day. Let her watch them turn into amazing nights, amazing graces. Sometimes I get caught up in amazing life, but I can't name a time I made it wrong when God ain't made it right. Been done told y'all I would blow. I know you waited, right? Everything I spit is dope. I hope you waited right. The hand you dealt don't weigh as much as if you played it right. Trying to keep a bag on me like Faith, but when she stayed the night, I slaved for nights. Told myself one day I'm finna master this. I pray for life, cause no one really knows how far the casket is. I'm made of light, baby. I'm a star like an asterisk. So far they can't F with me. It's definitely giving abstinence. I'm assuming you just absent if your hands ain't raised. You claiming that you eating, but your man's ain't eating. If I'm eating and we eating, I'm trying to cram they plate. And if we trying to keep the bag on lock, we can't play safe.
Watch your blood clot when you speak my name. Who else I got to save the game? Who else I got to save the game? Who else I got to save the clear?
Here we go again. If it's smoke, I'm smoldering. Focus living single till I'm balding like over 10. Millions, I need over 10. Feel like I got over strength. I still feel like slow attempts be way better than no attempts. I'm back over the stove again. Feeling like the goat again. Notice how they notice some young mogul out here moguling. I don't think you know the place my mind, body, and soul is in. They tried to get a hold of him, but some's got control of him. I told them watch. Why they act like they ain't know what time it was? I'm holding stocks, focusing on growth. They just keep climbing up. The only ops I be worried about is opportunities. All these years they been sick of me and still ain't grown immune to me. Mutated like the COVID strain. It's dangerous to take something that's dope in vain. I bet they feel it if they numbed it with Novocaine. You got a piece of it, I got a piece of you think I throw the same? Make sure they know the name before it's said and done. The goal finesse the game, take the bread and run. They know they expect flames by the second.
It's time for Tiny Topic.
Hey, it's Tiny Tanya discussing some things that's trending on the internet this week. First things first, it's National Women's Month.
Yes.
March is National Women's Month. So, you know, you gotta
shout out to all the women in the world.
Shout out to all the women, you know.
All the queens and goddesses.
Yes. The top of the list is Oprah Winfrey stepping down from Weight Watchers. I was gonna say Weight Whoppers.
She gonna get you for that one.
Right.
Joke in the joke.
Right. Weight Watchers. I'm assuming allegedly they're saying because she did lose a lot of weight through that Ozempic.
Yes.
You know, so it kind of, you know.
You can't claim Weight Watchers when you use an Ozempic.
Yeah. Well,
right.
Weight Watchers was just watching the weight. It wasn't doing nothing.
Obviously. That's why she went to Ozempic.
Yeah. So, but she donated her portion to a, you know, Black organization.
That's really nice though.
That was a great thing. So shout out to Oprah. There's a producer named Easy Mo B. He claimed he was blackballed. From Diddy. You know,
a lot of Diddy news.
It's a lot of Diddy news.
But
a lot of people saying that they believe him because he's well known in the industry. He's worked on a lot of projects and things like that. And he was supposed to be credited on Flaava In Ya Ear. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing that up, because you know that is our
Flaava
song.
In Ya Ear.
Yeah,
but you know he shelved Craig Mack, and that's what happened with Craig Mack back in the day. He shelved him. It was something they had a disagreement on when Flaava In Ya Ear first came out. The remix came out. They had a disagreement right after that. Craig Mack record was supposed to drop. Something happened. I don't know what. But at that moment,
that was it. That was
Diddy
it.
said,
nothing moved after that.
You're not making music, and I got you. And he shelved them. Craig Mack could not make music, write music, produce music, nothing under the Craig Mack name. And it's a whole story history. Y'all do your research on it. It's a whole story in history that Craig Mack came out and said a lot about Diddy back in that time.
So it's like now they're saying not only that these accusers are coming out, it's business situations that's coming out now. So they're waiting for, remember his umbrella guy, Mr. Bentley?
Yeah.
They say they know he got all the tea. So
let me tell you, Mr. Bentley has all the tea, but he's also been paid to keep it quiet.
So you know, if he starts speaking, then you know that's when the truth.
He starts speaking, people gonna be like, he's speaking in tongues.
So hey. Now Don Lemon, he was fired from CNN after working for 17 years.
They can fire me like that.
Yeah, for making a statement about a GOP candidate, about her being like past her prime because like she's, you know, of a certain age or whatever. So they fired him from that. They didn't reprimand him, suspend him, or anything. They just gave him
fired
his papers. So he sued and he got his $24.5 million settlement.
Yeah. So right now, Don Lemon is somewhere on a yacht with his feet kicked up and like, thank y'all.
They like, hey, big head. They giving him all of that.
Okay.
See, he's so quirky. He don't even know what that meant. He's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
They trying to shoot that shot, Don. Okay, so now Cam Newton and this brawl.
Baby, I saw it like 11 times.
I know, because that's all like the sports network, the news and media outlets was posting. It's an unfortunate situation because he does have a big hand in the football. I'm not sure what.
I don't know how it started. I know how it ended.
If he's coaching or I'm not sure his position in that, but I know he plays a significant part of that particular football thing that they have, a camp or whatever. But he was taunting, and I guess it just went a little too far. And the kids was like, you know what? They tired of it and they retaliated. But unfortunately, because he from the school of the hard knocks,
they found out the hard way.
You know, how
don't come for me.
They said, how you try to jump him and end up getting jumped by him? Because
he handled all of them.
And the hat didn't move.
Baby, when I tell you that hat didn't move.
That hat did not move.
It didn't even switch to the side.
Okay, so shout out to the hat. That's who I'm shouting out today.
On Cam Newton's head. I'm going to need you to stop.
Right. On Stars, BMF is back, baby. BMF is back.
Sorry. You're not excited, are you?
I am. You know, I don't watch much TV, so
yeah.
But she does that. Yes, she does. So I'm excited about that, and when I leave here, that's when I'm going to go and set up to relax and watch.
Right. I should be going with you. I'm going out.
Yeah, me too.
A Different World, they're doing a reunion tour at a few HBCUs, and their first stop is Atlanta, of course. So they're doing the Spelman, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse thing. And I think it's so dope for them to do that because they played a significant part in a lot, like a generation of people that went to college and HBCUs at that. So them just kind of going back and reaching out to the kids.
Cool.
I think so. It's pretty much the whole cast. I've seen bits and pieces today. So I'm like, that's really nice. And it's uplifting for us. I like that. I really like that because they were a positive group of people.
One of my favorite shows.
Definitely. Yeah,
for sure.
And you know what? For that to have been such a positive staple in our youth, you know, Bill Cosby had his hand in that as well.
He was responsible for all of that.
Now, he was responsible, but Denise Huxtable, which was Lisa Bonet, she should have, you know, benefited from that as well.
Right.
But unfortunately, because her circumstance, being pregnant, they didn't want to associate that with. And that kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier with kind of wanting to separate yourself with
the negative tones,
really. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I don't know whether she was a teenager at the time, maybe 19, maybe 20, but whatever it was, she was playing a younger woman on the show. So it was distasteful for TV at the time. So,
and we're talking about the late 80s, early 90s. So, you know, things were so different than they are now. You didn't cuss on TV
because now they got shows 16 and pregnant and all. It's
for real.
They glorify it now,
ridiculousness.
you know. So for her to have missed out on an opportunity like that, like I wish that they would still include her.
Right, because it was a fact of life. Like,
she did kick it off.
Yeah.
So I would like to see her a little bit more active when the cast is going out. I would love
just a little bit. She's a great actress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but
I like to see her get her kudos.
Like I said, I've seen a few clips of them today, and I have to give a shout out to Cree Summer. She looks amazing. She plays the role of Freddie.
I love Cree Summer.
Yeah.
She was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. She was. Quirky, ditzy, just you know, different in her own lane, and I love Freddie. She looks so amazing. She looks like
life has been good.
like she looks like
for her.
Old Freddie.
Yeah,
like she has not aged, and she looks amazing. So shout out to the cast of Different World, and shout out to Cree Summer.
Shout out to A Different World.
Yes, and
where
last
you come
but not
from.
least, I know we talked about it last week because I wanted to send some love to Wendy Williams, but I did happen. I was against it because I started watching like maybe 13 minutes into the Wendy Williams 4-part series that they had, and it was just a lot for me to take. But then I was like, you know what, I want to see it through, and it was very, very heartbreaking to see how she's being taken advantage of, regardless of how she came across, you know, on the air with people's personal business, because a lot of people saying it's karma. And I don't believe that's karma. I just believe it's
just life, you know.
It is. It is.
So I believe in karma, definitely.
No,
right?
there is a such thing as karma.
Right. But I don't believe this is her situation.
Yeah.
You know, she said a lot of stuff. She's in the media, y'all. She's
doing her job. She's doing her job. The only thing is different from any other media outlet is that she looked like us, she dressed like us, she act like us, she intertwined with us.
Right.
So therefore they thought that she was going to be more of a shielding thing, like, you know, keeping the business. But at the end of the day, that's what she went to school for. Right. That's what she had a job doing. She had to do her job. She had to report on the business. So if you knew that that's what she was going to do, get your stuff clean and away from her. Because once she got her hands on your business, that was it.
So what's that movie with Queen Latifah and them, Road Trip? What was it? Girls Trip. Okay, remember? So you remember Queen Latifah's role in Girls Trip #1, and how people were mad at her because she was a journalist, and then she spread like the Wendy Williams. She's like a Wendy Williams journalist, and people were upset with her. Journalists they get hit, but y'all want this news. It's what makes it popular. It's what makes it trending. It's what makes it go viral. And then when people report on it, you get mad. But people want this kind of stuff, and those are the kind of people that to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at people for doing their jobs. You know, there's a way that she didn't have to be so messy with it.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that her health and her wellness has to do with telling people's history.
They've been doing it on E. They've been doing it on all these. Yes.
Yeah.
All
she ain't
day,
the only
every
one.
day. So, and nothing's wrong with them. So, no, I don't believe that that's karma.
Yeah,
I just believe it's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
And the two, they don't have anything to do with each other. Mm-hmm. Now, my whole thing from the situation is the fact that, and I know it's not Sherry's fault,
mm-hmm.
but they were at good, I speak in terms. I'm assuming they're
mm-hmm.
not hanging out buddies or anything like that, but
they knew
could
each
speak
other.
in terms, and to the point that Wendy felt comfortable with her coming to take over the show when
mm-hmm.
she had to be down,
mm-hmm.
and it kind of went longer than they anticipated, and Sherry did well, which ended up landing her the actual spot.
But again, that's not her fault.
But that it's not her fault or anything like that. However, she took the team that was working with Wendy. She got all of that. Everything kind of just fell in for her. So she really didn't even have to build an audience.
The network
she got everything from Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
And to know that all of this is going on or whatever, and not even, I know she don't want to be messy or anything like that on her show, because she don't really do the gossipy thing on her show. But she could be like, just want to send some well wishes, some love and light to, you know what I'm saying? Because you do, she set you up cushion. She gave you, because it's not a new show.
Has she never recognized her or said thank you or anything?
Well, wait a minute, because we don't know what happened in the background.
I'm just asking a question.
And then number two, how do we know that she has not done that on the background? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then we don't know, but we don't know how that went. Like, we don't know how she acquired. Like,
I'm just saying, as a fan of a Wendy Williams show, and now as a fan of Sherry's show, I would have liked to see her just acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? To
say publicly.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Wendy is kind of delusional in the series. Like, I'm gonna get my show back. Like, I want to do a different show, and like she has it in her mind because she has like a little, I guess, a touch of dementia, and that she's getting the show back. So you can tell.
She always said that.
She really wants that. She wants that. She likes the attention. She likes the media.
She wants to get back on top.
Thing. That's so like, dang, you got. I don't know, just me as a person, I would probably have to speak out on it, but it just is what it is. And that's just life. Life be life. And so shout out to Wendy Williams. Still sending you love and light, as Sunday say. Some well wishes.
Peace, love and light, and strength. And make sure, and prayers that great people that really care for you surround you, so that you can be well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way around. Yeah. And safe.
Because it don't matter what somebody did or how they did it or whatever, they still deserve to be treated
correct,
like a human.
Right. Yeah.
Listen, even when you go to jail, people are like, okay, they still need to be treated like humans. This is the same thing.
No, that's not how they do when they go to jail. They still are not treated like humans.
But yes, they
to be. I thought you said that's what they do. I would say no, we're gonna correct that.
No. What I'm saying is they
in jail.
Need to be.
Oh yeah, they definitely need to be.
Yes. You should treat everybody like a human, no matter what you think they've done or what level, because you're not a judge, you're not the jury, and you're not God. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you're treating people the way you want to be treated in the end.
Yes.
And there you have it. Tiny topics. And with that being said, we're gonna see you guys next week, same place, same time, all the good stuff.
Yeah. Have a great weekend.
Yes, be safe out there. And we're gonna go to some music.
Type of time with Nisha Nice.
It's 92.3.
The chakras alive. We ain't on the same type of time. Drink water with lime. We ain't on the same type of time. Read a book for your mind. We ain't on the same type of time. This here's divine. We ain't on the same type of time. We ain't on the same. We ain't on the same type of time. We ain't on the same. We ain't on the same type of time. The chakras alive.
Get mad flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor